am Red Cyclone! Aria!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better Elsewhere podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Merc with the mic.
What is going on, world?
Chilling, Merc. How you doing?
Oh man, Turtles came out.
About time, right?
And it's fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Yes, sir.
It's a fun, it's beautiful too. It's a beautiful game. It's very fun. Plays homage to everything. Even the Simpsons game got a little homage in there. It did a lot of things right with this game, and I'm just very happy with it. I bought it like 4 times. I have it for I bought it 3 times, and I got it free for Game Pass.
Okay.
So I bought it for the PS4. I got the big collector's edition for the Switch, and then I got it also for the Game Pass. Had it for free on if you had Game Pass.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff.
You have played it as well. What are your thoughts?
Thankfully it's enough different from the originals, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then it's not like even the stuff they've made recently. So it's not even like Streets of Rage 4.
Yeah.
So it really feels like it's its own actual game. So that's kind of the thing I appreciate the most about it is that, I like Turtles in Time, but that's not one of those games I actually physically go back and play from time to time.
Yeah.
So this one I like how it plays. So I would definitely recommend anybody who's never played like a Turtles game or like a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
This one, it feels like it has the best of all those different types of beat 'em ups, because if you put it on a different difficulty other than gnarly, I believe it's called, then you can just have a fun time, just mashing buttons and doing whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. And since I tried the multiplayer, and it's easy to get into, like it doesn't really take that long to load, and just so many people are playing it, you could fill it up with 6 players really easy.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. It just turns into chaos.
Yeah.
It just turns into chaos. And everything except for like the end part of the game.
Yeah.
And then maybe the boss on the highway when the Bebop and Rocksteady in the truck. Like that gives people problems. But like, seriously, if you play it with more than one person, it's just gonna be fun. Just go in there and mash buttons and listen to the music, and that's it. And they found the right way to do it.
Yeah, I think they did. They played a lot of love to the old ones. They also did a lot of things like love to the old cartoon series as well, as in adding that arcade chick into it. I was surprised when they added her to it. I was like, oh shit, that's like a. She came in like season 6, season 7. And I was surprised that they actually added her. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then Toko Razor was her people that she made off of her video game and shit like that, which was kind of cool. So you actually got, pretty much all the bosses. Sorry.
Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah.
Where's your water at? So
Yeah.
you're supposed to hydrate.
That's true. It has if you go through Turtles in Time and the original arcade, it has every single boss. It has even in Manhattan Projects.
That's true.
Because you had Ground Chuck and Dirtbag from Manhattan Projects.
That's true.
We got the Triceratops that was on the cover that never appeared in this game.
They got a whole level, man.
Yeah, they got a whole level. Damn.
I think they're like the worst enemy in the game. They're terrible.
They're annoying, yeah. They were actually quite annoying.
They can shoot you from across the screen, or they can just charge at you and you can't stop it.
Yeah.
Unless you use a bar. And it's like, oh.
Yeah. That, and then they have the ones that have the shield. That you have to get behind them in order. Yeah.
Also worse.
Yeah. But I have been enjoying the game. It just brings me back the feels of the arcade game, and I like the gameplay. I like how everyone plays. I'm surprised about the ones I like more than the others. I actually been really fucking killing it with Raph. Raph was always going to be my first one, but he actually plays really good in this game.
Mm-hmm.
His moves are like they're very combo. Him and Mikey, I think, are the more combo people. Mikey has a lot of combos.
April is probably like the her and Raphael are probably the two top combo characters. Like, because if you learn how to use April, she's sick.
April's really good. I actually really enjoyed April as well. I like Casey. I like his like little he goes into like a New York Knicks jersey and fucking brings the basketball down. And I thought that was pretty cool. And like his stalling hit is like the golf club and shit. Splinter, I'll say Splinter is my least favorite so far.
He reminds me of Nightcrawler because he has some of his stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that. Leo is pretty decent. Donatello, I did not like Donatello that much in this game.
Donatello, I realize he's probably the most technical character in the game because
Yeah.
there's some stuff. See, this is what I'm talking about, where there has the if you just want to press the button, complete the combo.
Yeah.
It's got that, but it also has the stuff they put into Streets of Rage 4.
Yeah.
Where if you learn some of the systems at a technical level, there's some messed up stuff you could do.
Yeah.
And Donatello has some messed up stuff. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I'll probably put a video up on my channel because it's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But he was
it's real nasty.
Yeah. So
But you can't just. What you know? What I'm not even. I'll tell you off.
Yeah.
Off cast, but yeah.
But I'm really digging the game, and I'm still learning and playing the game and just having fun, just looking at the backgrounds and seeing what I can find, or what Easter eggs I can find. They're missing one thing though.
What's that?
Mr. Donatelli.
Not
I'm
even
just
a
saying.
reference.
I'm just saying, man. I feel like we need to bring more Donatelli back into the Ninja Turtles, man.
Not even a foot in a feather.
No, nothing. Like
a
just
window
having a background tickling somebody.
that
Anybody, it
information.
doesn't really matter. Get that information exactly. I feel like they could have added a little bit more like little things here and there, like maybe like the Cooking and the Turtle Gang instead of always having the Foot Soldiers as the main villains and shit. Like maybe in the first stage just have the Cooking and the Turtle Gang and things like that. But those are little nitpicks of me watching that whole series and seeing what they could use. But I also, the reason why I like a lot of buying this game like 3 times, I want a sequel. So hopefully everyone is buying this and picking this up and stuff like that, and it actually leads into another original game in the sequel. I give this a lot of credit too that it is a direct sequel of Turtles in Time.
I don't think you have to worry about people buying it.
Yeah.
A lot of was people streaming it, people making reaction videos to
Yeah.
it, but also like out of the people I follow, like people in the fighting game community like it a lot.
Yeah.
It has that, like I said, it has that technical level to it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot because they went and I guess they learned.
Yeah.
They just learned from the stuff they made before. Or just like you could also put this stuff in here, but you could also just make it simple.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they found works. Like you can do this XYZ because of their background. They can have this technical stuff, and then they have the fact of the nostalgia, and then they have access.
Yeah.
With this being an official title, it's like they got access to the vault. So there you go. They used it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to see more of those like weird side characters that.
Where's Usagi Yojimbo? There you go.
Yeah, Usagi Yojimbo, Mondo Gecko. They did Chrome Dome, which I was surprised. Chrome Dome actually looked pretty cool. And they pretty much made homage to the Turtles in Time when you fought Shredder the first time. When you had to throw the person into his screen and then he comes back out and shit. I did like that, and then you had you actually had a story mode that you actually had to go through things. You had to collect things for certain characters, things like that. So, I think I see what they did with this game, and I'm actually very happy with it. And it's only $25, so it's like, hey, you get it's a lot for $25. I'm happy with it. I am very happy with it. Yeah, you sent me the Casey Jones when you unlocked him, and I was like, I can't wait to play. I sat down, I think it was Saturday, and that's when I got on, and I beat it the first time with Raph.
Yes, sir.
Raph is my dude. And I like German suplexing people.
It's good. It's good.
Sorry, dude. That's the only reason Raph is suplexing people. That's why I want it. Yeah, I like the bosses. I actually like the designs they had. Getting the voice actors back is actually really cool as well. Yeah, everything looks really cool, and I actually really loved it. So, yeah, everyone play it. $25 right now in digital. If you want the physical copy, I think it's going to be selling till the end of July. So,
okay,
get on.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yep. I saw Square made announcements for the Part 2 of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
They did a 25th anniversary for one game. No, it's not for one game. It's for what became the world of Final Fantasy VII, which I find funny.
Yeah.
That one game split into that. See, if everybody who keeps saying that Final Fantasy VI is the greatest game ever, if they would actually buy every port, every time they port that game, if you would buy it in droves, like people who buy 7 stuff, the world would be a different place. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Because I see so many people mad. But anyway, I'm just happy they finally announced Crisis Core is getting a remake.
Yeah.
They call it HD remaster, but let me tell you something. The game is so old, it's basically a remake. It's a PSP game.
Yeah.
Like, not even Vita. So, thankfully, that's where they're going to do that. And then they named the next one. So it's Final Fantasy VII Remake, I think it's Rebirth.
Yeah.
Instead of calling it Part 2. So the official name is not Part 2.
Yeah. But we know it's Part 2.
Pretty much. I think it's going to be 3 parts.
Yeah, that's what I read. It was 3. Yeah.
You know, the emulation of like the 3 discs, like from back when it came out. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 4. Yeah. I'm just saying. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, we'll see when that comes out. It was sometime next year anyway. Your Dragon's Dogma. Got it.
Well, that's Capcom.
I know, but
there's 2 more things.
Oh, there's 2 more things. That's the only one I noticed.
There's Ever Crisis, which was it was a beta. Well, it was a beta for like the mobile.
Oh, okay.
And then I think it became like a thing. Like I think you could purchase stuff in game and stuff. So like I think it's a free to play mobile game. I believe they showed that it's coming to platforms. So you might want to try it. I don't know. It's like it's a weird thing because it looks like it has a battle royale element to it.
Yeah.
But then this Ever Crisis is gonna be like a story thing. I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't know. It's like a phone thing that turned into a real game. It's a real boy, is what I'm saying. And then Integrate came to Steam, and then so people who were trying to boycott Epic, they can finally play it on PC.
There you go.
That's weird, but that's a real thing. So,
Xenoblade Chronicles got announced for the Switch.
No, which one is that? Because I know they have 2 of
3.
them already.
Xenoblade 3.
Oh, it's a real boy too?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright. Are you gonna get those?
No. I don't play them. I tried playing 1 and I couldn't get into it.
I got you.
Yeah, and then Capcom, they had their stuff, and then your Dragon Dogma got announced finally.
It's a real boy.
Yeah.
Which I think was kind of like, what? At least they got T-shirts made for it, right? That's
Man, I
that's the
felt
most important thing.
I felt so bad. Oh, yeah, it was in the chat. I was like, yo, he's in this chat. He's gonna see what I said. I was like, yo, they did all this shit for Resident Evil. They gave him like 5 minutes. Like, yo, you ran over budget. You bought a shirt. Why you buying a shirt?
I mean, they didn't even sell it. That's the thing. That makes me mad.
But at least you got the poster saying that Dragon Dogma 2 is coming.
Yeah, they obviously didn't say anything about the game except that it's already in development. That's it.
No, you got something. Before you had nothing.
Yeah, I don't know why they went on that long tirade to show the guy's like love of fantasy stuff. Like, I don't understand what that was about.
Yeah.
They could have just took 15 minutes and talked about one character's boot
Yeah.
in the game. Like, that was weird. I don't understand it.
Yeah. I didn't
They thought that
understand
was
either.
cool.
Yeah.
They thought that was cool.
And then the Capcom showcase itself, it was just Resident. It's all Resident Evil.
Yeah, it was 99% Resident Evil.
And yo, they didn't even have gameplay of 4. They just showed like the same shit that they showed in the trailer. There was no gameplay whatsoever.
He didn't do anything.
No, he just walked.
He didn't even shoot. The thing is, he was about to shoot a person, and they didn't even show it.
Yo, he walked through the whole trailer. That was all he did.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, this is like a waste of time. I was like, you could have showed this shit later, and you actually had gameplay.
I don't understand. That was weird.
Yeah,
Very
I
weird.
don't know. Yeah. Well, at least you got the game that you wanted and asked
This
for.
is true.
So that's a good thing. And then also Resident Evil does sell their shit, so you can't. Without Resident Evil, you don't get the other game. So they gotta do
Without
something.
Monster Hunter, you don't get everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
That changed the whole game.
Yeah. So it's a lot. It's between
And then that's
that
the
and
other
Monster.
thing
Yeah.
That's the other thing that came out was the demo for Sunbright.
Yeah. Julio.
And it had 4 monsters in it. One of them you have to beat the expert level monster to unlock the. No, it's not expert. It's like training medium, or training easy, medium,
Okay.
difficult, and then like advanced is the one at the bottom. And so you had to actually, I guess they actually don't let you choose it from the beginning. You have to beat it. So they don't want you to just be like, this game is too hard. So I get it, but I still have not actually taken the time to play more than like one round of it, I guess you could say. I like it. I mean, I don't really. It's not that I don't care about the demo. I'm happy to have it, but I actually played the other games, so like it doesn't seem like it has enough advanced changes.
Yeah.
You can't change anything, so you can't access the menus in that game in the demo.
Oh, okay.
So when it gets to Monster Hunter, there's a lot of stuff you need to look at to test and things. So I'll wait till it comes out. It's like 2 weeks, so
Nice.
it's all good.
Yeah. That's all I have.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, because Nintendo's just took over everything, video game wise. And again,
Yes, sir.
everyone watch, everyone look for that and get it. It got me hyped up for more. I actually gotta get this display going for the Super 7 Turtles, because I got a lot of them now. I picked up Shredder for like $30 on Amazon.
You know what? I just realized we didn't even talk about the implementation of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, that was actually really dope.
Like the Shredder boss fight is actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
I can't believe they did it that way.
Yeah, it was actually
And then
really cool.
if you notice his moveset, it kind of goes with the Shaolin aspect of the Wu-Tang Clan, because he pretty much is jumping off the walls like those old kung fu movies.
Yeah.
It's like,
The only thing he don't
Huh.
have is the making you back into a baby turtle. That's the only thing I thought he was missing.
that would have been cool. That would have been cool.
Yeah, but anyways, that was the only thing. The one thing I would say with the boss fights, there were some that I kind of wish it was like just played more homage to, like there was more to the crane fight with the Turtles in Time. Same thing with Shredder, like he did the whole, like he'll shrink you and stuff like that. and then he did the diamond thing to make clones of himself, which I didn't mind. He did it towards the ending, and which was fine because that shit got annoying. But the one zap shit, I was surprised they didn't add that to the game.
Mm-hmm.
The crane fight was a little longer too. Like he did other things, or yeah. So other than that, like again, that game is fucking great. But yeah, the Wu-Tang thing, the soundtrack. They actually selling the vinyl of the soundtrack on limited run.
Mm-hmm. I think there was a sale on it before it went up. So I want to say Cheap Ass Gamer had a link to it. So please check that out.
I thought about getting it because I could put it as a background.
Mm-hmm.
I won't put it. I won't use it. But my girl got a vinyl player, but I still probably won't open it.
Why not?
I don't
Let
like
it breathe, man.
Right? Let it breathe.
The hell is it gonna do sitting in the case?
Yeah, it'll look pretty in the background.
It can be pretty empty.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's true. Like I've been looking at my figures now too, and I'm like, yeah, I want to just start opening all these things because it's just it's getting crowded.
True.
And
True. I mean, but better yet, you might as well just finish getting up your cases, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got Shredder in. I'm actually happy with him. He has the eyebrows on the helmet. There's the head with the eyebrows on the helmet, which is hilarious.
Does he come with a button and he sounds like James Avery or no?
No, I wish he did.
I wish he did too.
I wish they actually got someone that mimics his voice better. Like, because even the last season, I think was Tim Cummings talked to him in season 9. I think that was his last appearance. And he tried to like mimic James Avery.
Was he good?
He was decent. The first times he wasn't that good. He kind of sounded like Pete, but later on in the season, he kind of went and just mimicked James Avery.
Okay, that's not bad.
Because there was times when he yelled at people, he sounded like Pete from Goose Troop. Anyway, get into this movie.
Let's see. I guess we could bring it up. We've talked about it, and it makes sense for figure talk. The pre-orders, I believe it is. At least that is what it says on the site. So we were talking about it before when we finished the Wrestling Babble. The AEW Unrivaled number 9.
Yeah.
Up
They
for
look good.
pre-order.
Yeah.
Because I just want to win because you got an Eddie Kingston figure.
Yeah, you got your boy. You got the Team Taz too.
Team Taz. Where's the Taz figure? Come on, man. There's no Taz.
He's coming.
Where's Taz?
He is coming.
Because I see we got the Tony Schiavone, we got the JR. The Excalibur has to be coming soon, right?
Maybe. Let's see. It looks like they're making everybody, so I think little by little we're gonna get everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw the Taz. I saw the Taz in the preview.
Okay.
A couple of months ago, they had him in the case. So
Well, there you go.
there's a
But
prototype.
This one has Eddie Kingston, Brian Cage, is it Ricky Starks, Kristen Cage? Too many cages. Thunder Rosa and Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah. That set is made for you. That's like the exact set that you should get. Yeah. Because it has a bunch of dudes that you would have gotten.
Mm-hmm.
At least half.
I mean, I would say if the Brian Cage had the Wolverine colors, yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. But everything else looks good. Hobbs looks good. Ricky Stark looks pretty good. And that one, you have a chance to get a chase of that one.
Gotcha.
He gets a chase figure. But those look good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. They've been announcing a lot of stuff. I just haven't been looking. Like G.I. Joe, Hasbro have been announcing like a shit ton of G.I. Joes and things like that. And I'm just like, I need a break. Leave me alone, Hasbro. You know what? With Hasbro though, they're gonna start doing those plastic-less boxes now with a lot of the figures, and that kind of turns me off in buying their figures.
I mean, what do you want to do? Save the environment or what?
I understand saving the environment, but I can't tell if y'all fucked up the figure or not. That's the problem. It's not even the fact that you're trying to save plastic. It's the fact that you have a lot of times that you get paint malfunctions of the figures, and you can't look at it. You can't see if the paint is off or his eyeballs on his nose or something like that.
You know, I wonder how or if, I'm sure somebody has to have dealt with it, but at this point, have there been people who have sent the stuff back?
So for
No, I mean like just now. I mean just recently. You think?
they haven't been
For those boxes.
they haven't released yet.
Like, but hasn't that become the uniform standard? Like, isn't everybody using those? I mean, obviously the rest of the ones aren't, but like.
No. They just started
So, like,
using them. So the sets that start using them, I don't think come out to like July, August.
Okay. So that's
Yeah.
literally, this is the beginning of that trend.
Yes.
Okay.
So I know from experience with so one would be Mattel, and one being a Hasbro figure. So a Hasbro, I think it was the white Dino Thunder Ranger. So the helmet was mispainted, and it was supposed to have black light outline on the thing, and it doesn't have it on the original figure. Hasbro, a lot of people complained, so Hasbro said we'll repaint it and just send us the proof of purchase and a picture of the figure, and they'll send you a free head. And they sent you the free head of the fixed helmet.
Could it be open though, or could it not be open?
It could be open, yeah, as long as
I
it's
guess
just perfect.
Then I guess it's all right.
Yeah,
I guess it's all right. If it could be open and they take it, then I guess it's all right.
they're not taking back the figure. They just send you a new head.
Oh, never mind.
They send you a new head, a replacement for
But
that's
that's only if a large percentage of people complain, right?
Yeah.
That's
So
not I get it.
So the other thing was it kind of was mentioned on the Major Wrestling Figure podcast. It was the Ultimate Kane, and he had messed up. I think it was the two arms weren't right, I guess, or something like that, or the helmet in the one of the arms wasn't right. And if you wrote them saying that, hey, I got this one and this is what I got, they'll send you that for free as well.
Now, was that less of a everybody got mad and they did it, and more of a if you just an individual did it, you would 100%, or you had a high chance of getting your stuff?
I think if it becomes a lot of people doing it.
See, that's
It has to be
that's the
yeah.
problem,
It has to be a lot of people complaining for them to fix something. So yeah, because again, like I think we don't know exactly when the figures come out directly from when they are made, so we don't know direct in that sense. But yeah, they do that with certain figures and stuff like that. Depending on, again, if you complain enough, they're like, all right, we'll fix it for you out, things like that. So
it's a double-edged sword.
or sometimes they'll just make a second version and be like, hey, this is a new version. Looks better than that one.
Let's get your money twice anyway. Let's go.
Exactly. You're gonna spend it anyway. You might as well give it to us. Right.
Genius. All right. Well. All right. So I guess that's pretty much everything, right?
Yep.
Did you see Buzz Lightyear, or did it come out yet?
I have not got to see it yet. I'm backed up with movies. I gotta go see.
Okay.
I want to see Top Gun as well, and I want to see Bob's Burgers. So I have been backed up.
All right. Gotcha.
But I'll see them
I'm
eventually.
waiting for Trigun Stampede, which was announced to come out next year. That's what I'm waiting for. I
Cool.
want to watch anime next year.
Nice. Oh
No
yeah,
JoJo.
I saw that. I did see that. I see
No
that.
JoJo announcement, which kind of makes me sad, but whatever. Yeah, it's really
I heard the Dragon Ball Z one was out.
Oh, the movie. Yeah, I have no interest. It's just that I haven't been following. Since it became Dragon Ball Super, I haven't seen it. So.
I watched the first run of the show, Super, and I enjoyed it. It was pretty decent. It didn't have as many fillers as the other ones did.
So does that mean it wasn't as long of a series overall?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's a good thing. Okay.
Yeah. So it was easy to get into.
How long is Goku gonna be on Snake Way?
Find out in the next Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly.
Goku gets a puppy.
I think that was an episode.
What does he name it? Find out in the next Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. 2 episodes of them standing there screaming at each other.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, the stare down continues. Krillin gets a new wig.
Krillin dies again.
Krillin dies again. On the next Dragon Ball.
Some things never change, thankfully.
Alright, we go.
We can go to
Dragon Ball Z.
So this week's movie, continuing from 2000 until, I mean, did we stop at 2022? No, right? Because listen,
we just gonna keep going. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going.
What's up with your boy Ezra Miller? Yo, what's going on with the Flash?
I have no clue, and the movie's still coming because they spent a lot of money on that movie, and it is gonna get released. What he's doing, I don't fucking know, and they're not gonna deal with him afterwards. So that movie's not gonna get a sequel.
Well, not with that guy. No.
Is it him and Amber Heard? I think they both got.
Damn, what's going on with these actors?
I don't know.
Just make the damn movie.
I just want to see the movie. I don't care about your personal life. Just make the damn movie.
Just stop doing stuff that gets you taken to court. How about that? That's all I need.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit. And then it's getting worse. Cause I think he fucking went on Twitter and talked shit to the cops.
He's not the Flash. Is he Reverse Flash? Is this what happened?
He's the actual Flasher.
Did he drink some crunk juice or something?
I don't know, but there's a lot of shit going on with that. But yeah, we're gonna keep going.
What it is. Damn, so now he's messed up the future of the superhero movie. See what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah.
That's not my way. Damn.
You got Black Adam at least.
He wasn't. I might get his figure. The Black Adam figure they showed looks incredible.
I like the one with the cape.
Is it the one that they show that has the rags on the top of it?
Yeah, I like that one better than the regular one.
Very, very good. It looks like a rock.
I would actually get that one. Cause I got Peacemaker for Cena.
Same studio making it, just a regular.
Yeah, it was McFarlane.
Oh, it's
those were McFarlane's, yeah.
That's all you had to say.
Yeah, those were McFarlane's. I was like, oh shit, the detail. But then again, he's not hard to make. It's just the detail is really good.
I mean, yeah, you say that, but if you do it wrong, you can end up with
the Mummy too. Yeah, I know. His figures are bad.
Exactly.
Oh, they were bad. Oh, they were bad. Oh.
Scott Steiner does not like them.
He wanted a figure too. He didn't get one. Too bad, Scott. But yeah.
When is the Scott Steiner Ultimate coming? Come on, man. Somebody make that, please.
The big dude with the heart tattoo.
Yeah.
He needs the heart tattoo. I would like, honestly, if they do a Mattel Elite.
Here we go, right? Come on, we gotta do the legends of WCW. We gotta do Scott Steiner from that era. Forget the heart tattoo. We gotta do Big Papa Pump. We gotta do Norman Smiley with the Hardcore Championship. We gotta do.
He has to have the whole football gear though.
Yeah, everything.
Or the hockey gear. One of the two.
You gotta have Mortis. You gotta have Mortis.
Mortis. A Glacier.
He comes with the Glacier.
He comes with Glacier. Yeah, you can't just have one. You have to have both in the 2-pack. Yeah. Or make a Glacier.
We gotta have High Voltage. And hear me out, Merc. They come with a little stand that all it plays is the electricity sound, because that was their music.
What, Chronic?
That was High Voltage.
No, High Voltage. I remember High Voltage. Yeah.
That they weren't really good, but they just came out with a. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Get Chronic.
Major Guns gets a figure.
I don't mind Major Guns. There you go. I'll take Major Guns.
Let's put Daphne in the line. All right.
Yeah, put Daphne. Put Daphne in there too.
You want Lash LaRue?
Lash LaRue. He better have the L shot Cyburn though, because then he became like a weird tag team with Lodi, and they were kind of like the.
Lodi in the line? You can put Lodi in the line.
They were kind of like the Billy and Chuck before Billy and Chuck.
Okay, we'll get that era, and we'll get Alex Wright.
Yeah, they did Miss Hancock, so you got to start somewhere. Miss Hancock got a figure coming out, so there you go. You got to start.
What? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
As Miss
All right,
Hancock,
all right,
yeah,
all right.
and it has two heads. It has
And we
the
gotta have a Billy Kidman with Tori Wilson. There you go. That's the whole line.
I would actually like a Scott Steiner, like the white tight one.
3 count. We need 3 count.
No.
No.
Unless it comes with a build of Tank Abbott.
Yes. All right. It comes with a build to take. You know, we say this as a joke, but there's never gonna be a Tank Abbott action figure unless it's in wrestling. You know that.
I will like him
You know
as
that.
the one that he used to dance to 3 count.
But he has to come with a knife.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, wrestling is weird.
that was a bad time. Oh, that was
WCW in the 99 2000. What happened? No, I know what happened. We can't have a Jeff Jarrett. Nah, I'm banning him from our line.
He's getting one. He's getting a couple
No.
figures.
Come on, Dave.
He's gonna get a Slapnut figure.
Doesn't he have an ultimate for real?
Not an ultimate, but he's got a new elite. He's getting a Double J Jeff Jarrett, the one with the.
He's gonna have an ultimate. Wow.
Yeah, he works with WWE right now, so
I don't. He will.
he's gonna get an ultimate one. He should get a Slapnut one with a breakable guitar.
With the breakable. I'm mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Yeah. Tank Abbott only
But then
comes
you know
with 3
what?
count though.
Go ahead. Wait, say that again.
Tank Abbott has to come with 3 count.
He has to come with 3 count. And you know what? We get a Deborah that comes with. No, we get a Mongo that comes with Deborah. There you go.
Deborah McMichaels, yes.
These are all ultimates. Mike.
Debra. The
These are all
ultimates?
ultimates.
I
These are
would
all
not.
ultimates.
I would not buy an ultimate Mondo McMichael.
I would.
What
100%.
ultimate he will have?
I
What,
don't-
he'll have
comes
the-
with he
the
comes with
Chicago
the
Bear?
removable jacket. He comes with the removable jacket. He comes with the briefcase. He comes with the ring, the Super Bowl ring,
Yeah.
the glasses, the shades that he can take off,
He needs the money, so yeah, I'm fine with
and it's a 2-pack with Deborah. There you go.
that. Nah, I'll take it just because I know he needs the money.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I won't take a ultimate version of the 3 count.
Well, look, you don't pay the price. You only paying for the take Abbott. But I would like to have a figure of Gregory Helms when he still did the Vertebraker. There you go.
Oh yeah. You know, I would like to Shane Helms as well when he was the longest reigning cruiserweight champion.
True enough.
He had a good
just
run.
wore black tights. That was so generic, though.
Yeah, sure.
3 count, he had the baggy pants and the fisherman hat. Come on.
There he is.
He
Then
danced.
yeah, he did. Vertebraker. And then he used to come out with the Nitro Girls.
Yes.
Yes.
There was some good things to like after watching some highlights of them.
You know what? That was my other pick that I couldn't think of. Was Shane
What?
Helms.
Okay.
It was Shane Helms.
Mm-hmm.
The Hurricane. But well, it's just him in general.
True enough.
Anyway, he has some good stuff. Anyway.
Yep.
Go to this movie.
Alright, we'll get back to I mean, it's not anything to really talk about. So, Bulletproof Monk, excuse me. 2003, PG-13. It was an hour 44. The release date, though, in the U.S. was April 16th, 2003. Did you see this when it came out?
No. I saw it when it came out on like Blu-ray or DVD, whatever the fuck it was at the time.
Okay. I did not see it until today. Well, not today, until the day we had to watch. I think that was.
Okay.
I watched it on Saturday. So
Yeah.
not great. I ain't got good things to say about it. Funny thing, I would like to direct you to this, directed by. So if you go on IMDb and you look at the directed by, it says Paul Hunter, right?
Yeah.
The first thing that comes up when you click Paul Hunter is a trailer with the Hurricane.
Yeah, he did. He directed the music video, the Titantron videos.
So we just got and it's on a whole thing about Shane Helms. Here we go with the hurricane.
Yeah. As I looked them up when I was watching it, I think I watched it Saturday night. Like, to be honest. But yeah, I saw that he directed a lot of music videos and he directed a lot of the Titantron videos for WWE.
Oh, there you go.
He did his. He did Triple H's My Time. He did a couple other ones too.
So, all right. Well, we'll put him up there because he did Triple H. Right?
Yeah, and he did Hurricanes. I like Hurricanes. Really, it's stupid, but
It is. Written by Ethan Rife and Cyrus Voris. And the movie stars Chow Yun-fat as Monk with no name, Sean William Scott as Carr, Jamie King as Jade / Bad Girl, okay, Carol Roden as Strucker, or Strucker, is that Strucker? I think it's Strucker. Baron Vaughn, maybe. Victoria Smurf, her name is Victoria Smurfett, yep, as Nina. Marcus Jean Puree as Mr. Funktastic. Oh Lord, that character. Marco was in this movie as Mr. Kojima. Roger Ewan as Master Monk. K.C. Collins as Sax. Sean Bell as Diesel. Not Sean Bell the rapper.
yeah.
Russell Ewan, I know, is an old school martial artist. He was Brother Tenzin. That was the trailer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He was an integral part of the story. That's about it, right? There's not anybody else that's really
not really
integral to the plot.
So this is based off the comic book Bulletproof book that got published by Image Comics in 1998.
1998. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you hear anything about the comic book before?
I actually heard good things about the comic. I didn't hear good things about the movie.
But did you hear anything good enough to make you look into reading it?
I think I did read it during the time when this was about to come out. It's nothing. They're not very close to each other. At least the first two issues were not. It's a bit more violent because it was again Image Comics and stuff like that. But for the most part, the story was closely the same. But like some of the scenes and stuff like that, again, like comic books are a bit more violent and stuff like that compared to the movie.
Was it like a cult classics type of comic, or was it like a not even? So
it one of those comics that when people started buying. So again, you gotta look at Spider-Man being very popular and making the money it did. Now everyone is trying to buy a comic book right, and this is one that was there that probably did not need to make a movie, but they made a movie anyway.
It just got scooped up.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Okay. And they thought, Chow Yun-fat's popular. Let's just throw him in. Is what
yeah, he's coming off from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. He did he had a couple of the action movies, one with Mark Wahlberg, and then he also had the one with this chick. What was it?
I know he had the it was Marissa Tomei was in one of them. The Replacement Killers, I think.
Replacement Killers. That's not Marissa Tomei though. That's
no, that wasn't the one.
I know what you're talking about though. Replacement Killers is with another chick though. It's not Marissa Tomei.
Yeah, no, she was in another movie. I'm getting them mixed up now.
I know exactly what I know exactly what you're talking about though. But yeah, he was in Replacement Killers. He was in Hardboiled. Hardboiled came out was like a big popular movie that got translated to America.
But see, that was like
he's coming out
his stuff went from. I'm talking about in America because I'm trying to look at what when you look at the name, which ones do you actually know, and which ones are like, oh, that's a movie that was in a Chinese movie or Chinese made movie. Like, I never heard of that. But I see
the Replacement.
Hardboiled was the one that popped him here.
Yeah. And
then like going from there, I'm trying to see what else was like the big ones before this came out.
So this one, this was before Crouching Tiger,
up until Crouching.
Well, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon was probably the biggest movie he did before this. He did The Replacement Killers, which you just
And then
said. That's with Mira
Sorvino.
Sorvino. That's
Yeah.
it's with her. And then he did one with Mark Wahlberg.
I don't know.
I'll tell you right now because I know exactly what it is. The Corruptor.
It is the
'99. Yeah,
Okay.
Corruptor with
Okay.
Mark Wahlberg.
The poster's familiar. I don't think I saw that.
Yeah,
So yeah.
they were good. They were pretty good movies. I know Replacement Killers was really good. And then also we were starting getting like re-releases on DVD. His classic movies like Hard Boiled, The Killers, and shit like that. So basically, a lot of this again when Crouching Tiger got big, all these fucking Hong Kong movies are coming out again. They're trying to profit off of that shit too.
Gotcha.
So a lot of those things got re-released and like that. He also played Master Roshi in the Dragon Ball movie.
Damn. Well, that was.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, Crouching Tiger was his big one, and then the other two came out before the Corruption, and then Race Placement Killers came out before the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. They came out 98, 99. So then this came out. So
Let's see. I'm trying to look at the other lead, because we know Sean William Scott is from American Pie.
He'll always be Stifler. No matter
Alright.
what movie he has done, he'll always be Stifler.
I'm trying to see what made them think to put him in here as an action lead, because you won't really think it, but that's what he ends up being. And I don't really see him in any other action movies.
Nah,
Like,
he was more
literally,
comedy.
Like, yeah, he's more. They got him more for his I guess. But even in American Pie, he didn't really do physical comedy. He was just this unfortunate thing happened to him because his character was a jerk.
It was funny because it was like later on in his career where he actually did some, like he did The Rundown with The Rock. He did Cop Out.
So, I guess this was the start of it.
Yeah. He was in Dukes of Hazzard. That's still not an action. He was the Goon. Those were good. He was just a fighting hockey player.
Okay.
But yeah, like again, he was always that. He was always Stifler. So like characters like Stifler, that was kind of what his role was. He was the comedic relief, or he was just that other guy kind of thing.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
That he just is like the lead.
Yeah.
They took him off of that. Like I see the movie Evolution. Did you see Evolution? That came out the same year. 2001. American Pie 2 came out.
Yeah, I've seen them all.
Tyler Bob was 2000. Like he wasn't a lead.
No.
So like it's interesting. Is what I'm saying.
I think I think it was Dukes of Hazzard was like he was co.
But that was after this, right? Or is it like
That was after. That was like 2005.
Yeah. Interesting. So I guess maybe look, this movie wasn't that great, but I guess it did good things for him.
Yeah.
Because his star continued to rise somewhere.
Yeah, he was up and down. He was up and down.
Mm-hmm.
He was an up
It's
and
interesting.
Yeah, he was up and down.
Again, in terms like of this movie, Bulletproof Monk, like as far as the story goes, it's Chow Yun-fat's character is a member of like a clan of monks, and it opens with him winning the contest to be like their champion, basically the protector of the scrolls.
The monk.
The monk. Hey, it is what it is. The monk with no name. He's the monk with no name. That's what he became the monk with no name when he won the competition. It is what it is. And so at least you get some solid martial arts stuff, but you can see that they're throwing in some what they think is cool CG stuff. It doesn't really add to the presentation, dude. Like it's not that great.
That CG was
it was a little rough in places.
Man, it's crazy. Like we still say this to this day. Like how The Mask in 1994 has better CGI than a lot of these movies in 2000. It's fucking crazy.
It's insane how good the mask is.
Yeah.
Doesn't get enough. It does not. Literally does not get enough credit for its CG effects. It's
Yes.
unreal.
So on this cast, we're gonna make sure it gets this credit.
Yeah.
And
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Dude. That movie is literally like 10 years ahead of its time.
yeah.
What the hell? But yeah, but I'm trying to find if any of the parts of this was like really cool. So I know Sean William Scott character. He's basically a thug. He's like a member of a gang, essentially.
He's Aladdin. He's a street rat.
I guess, yeah. I
He's
mean,
just stealing shit.
Yeah, not for nothing. He kind of is. He's like not really a redeemable character because
Yeah.
he's not. When he starts out, he's not really great. He just
No.
kind of doesn't want to do the worst Scott Steiner stuff.
Yeah, he just robs people and stuff like that. But he robs people because he needs money and stuff like that. He doesn't rob them like the evil way is and gunpoint and shit like that. He just pickpockets.
And he gives to the homeless on occasion. So he's supposed to be like you said, like an Aladdin.
It makes him
I
makes
guess.
him okay in God's eyes.
It's so ridiculous. There's no real work here to make you care about his character. Like he's kind of like even the female characters that he knows, like they kind of don't really like. He's not really redeemable.
I think
don't know.
I think that was my hardest. The hardest thing for me to get into this movie with is the fact that I did not like there was no structure of me caring about any of these characters.
You know who I thought was cool was when they introduced Jamie King's character, Jade.
Yeah.
Because the only thing you really get at first is just why is she such a badass? I don't understand.
Yeah.
And then they further on in the story when they come to an understanding, the monk and Carr meet, and they both realize they need help to get the scrolls from the bad guys, I believe it is. Because the other part of the main story is that the Nazis want it. Well.
Yeah.
Let me be clear. They don't say Nazis, right? Did they even have swastikas on the uniform?
No, they were supposed to be
very
Nazis,
close.
but they were like didn't say Nazi.
They didn't say Nazi, but that's
They're Hydra.
struck. Yeah, well, basically Strucker. Yeah,
They're Hydra.
So Hydra's the main villains. Hydra are there to steal the scroll and take over the world. I guess this is rogue agent Strucker. So, but anyway, that guy, he basically spent his entire life looking for it. So he was about to get it when China and Fat won the contest. He got away, and this is years later. China and Fat will not age because he won the power of the Grand Monk. Right? They kind of do more explanation with his character than anything.
Yeah.
So technically, he's the main character.
Yeah.
But he has to look for the unworthy, and his whole mission is to take somebody who's super undisciplined, not worthy. So Sean William Scott his character kind of does make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You aren't supposed to feel that. I realize that this movie does not want him to be redeemable. He is literally a plot point. I just thought about that. Chow Yun Fat is supposed to take a piece of garbage and make him a hero. So
better
there you go.
man. Yeah.
There you go. So
Yeah.
credit where credit's due, I guess, right? But it's just I'll be honest with you. You know what? They try to do too much modern stuff with it and not really just let it be a buddy movie with that Hong Kong action element. It's like they try too hard to, I guess, like I said, just throw in the CG.
Yeah.
Put Sean William Scott as just like kind of this. I don't know. It kind of feels weird when you see him doing the action stuff, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't, I wouldn't have mind him actually doing it if it wasn't like so. They made it it wasn't believable, but I feel like honestly, if they would have used more practical and actually had the martial arts actually being done instead of using CGI all the time, I think I would have liked it a bit more because it actually shows that this dude trained for this shit and things like that,
Well,
but
there's a few scenes with him and the chick when they have to infiltrate and whatnot, and you can clearly see it's them.
Yeah.
but like that's not the entire movie.
Yeah.
And then it's just that they wanted to throw the fantastical in, and it just doesn't hit. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They wanted to throw the flying and stuff, and it's like, no,
it just didn't land. Yeah, it didn't land. You know, it's funny because during this time, the DC was talking about doing the Flash movie. He was one of the people that were on their list for the Flash. It was him and Ryan Reynolds.
So it loops all around back to the Flash. Is what
He was also one of the first people to be known to be talked to for Deadpool.
I don't think I think the world might have made the better choice on that.
Yeah, but at this time you got to realize that he's just coming off of American Pie, so he was doing a lot of comedy stuff. So basically, Deadpool is in his wheelhouse in that sense. So it makes sense.
It wouldn't have been a surprise.
Yeah.
No.
But during this time, he was in the look for as the Flash and Deadpool.
Yeah. I mean, listen, maybe if they'd have pulled the trigger on the Flash, it would have been a better place today.
Yeah. Hey, there's many people that could have took the Flash right now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So
what's up with your boy?
Oh man. So what are you gonna grade this movie?
I'm gonna give it a 2.75. It's, again, there's some charm here, but like they kind of mess it up. There's too much stuff I feel they put in that's just it just makes it not great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't recommend this. I would never tell anybody, hey man, you know what? If you bored, watch Bulletproof. Nah, you gotta get more bored. No.
I'm gonna go with a 2. I couldn't really get into it in any part of this movie. There were like some things that made me chuckle here and there, but it was nothing that it kept me like really interested in it. So it was really hard for me to pay attention to it. So, as of right now, we did 15 movies so far. It only gets crazier after this. Cause next week, it's a So right now your number 1 is Pootie Tang, number 2 is Blade 2, number 3 is Road to Petition, number 4 is From Hell, number 5 is Spider-Man, number 6 is Unbreakable, number 7 is American Splendor, number 8 is Ghost World, number 9 is Josie and the Pussycats, and number 10 is Monkey Bone for you. Mine's is Pootie Tang 1, Spider-Man 2, Road to Petition 3, Blade 2 is 4, From Hell's 5, Unbreakable 6, Ghost World 7, Josie and the Pussycats 8, American Splendor 9, and Monkey Bone is 10. Next week, it's a shit show. It is The Hulk.
Ooh.
After that, it is X-Men 2, X-Men United, The Underworld, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Blade Trinity, Catwoman, and Hellboy.
Dang.
It goes like it's a shit show for the next couple of weeks.
It is up and down and up again.
When it gets up, it's up, and when it goes down, it's really down.
You know what though? I've never seen Hellboy. I've always seen like the beginning of
Hellboy's
2.
good. Yeah.
I think I've always seen the beginning of Hellboy 2 and never seen Hellboy 1.
Hellboy's a good one. Hellboy is a good movie. I really enjoyed Hellboy.
I mean, listen, hey, Blade 2 was good. That's Del Toro.
Yeah, and he likes using practical effects for a lot of costumes and shit. So it's a good movie. I like Hellboy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those are our movies next. So yeah, next week is the Hulk. And
Jesus Christ. Man.
This will probably
Still
be
want my money back.
This is gonna be probably the lowest score movie on this list right now. I'll say that.
I'll be honest. I wonder how long I can actually make it without falling asleep.
Yeah, I guess we have to test that, right? So
I think this is one of the few movies that is 100% every time I've watched it from the beginning, I fall asleep.
Yeah.
I
always fall asleep, and I have. It's funny is the last time I watched this movie, my niece wanted to see it, and I'm like, why? But what's wrong with you? But she wanted to see it just because she never saw it, so I was like, whatever, put it on. I made it maybe 45 minutes before I fell asleep. And then I kept waking up. I woke up to the dog fight. Yeah. And then I woke up to the ending, and I was like, "Oh, that's it? Okay."
That's it.
I know it's a long movie, or if it just feels extremely long.
Yeah, probably. Let me see before we end this. It is. Oh no, it's a long movie.
Yeah.
218. It's a long movie.
Damn. Fuck. I'm not looking forward to this movie at all.
Oh man. Man.
218. What did you do in the 218? Who he fought? He fought like dogs. That was it.
Pretty much. And the military.
This movie did make too much money for as bad as it was, though. It did make money.
I think it's just because everybody came in with high expectations. That's why.
Damn you, Ang Lee. Ang Lee did this, and this is after Kaji Tiger Hidden Dragon.
Oh, damn.
See, this is what happens. Stop that shit. You look at Bulletproof Monk, and then you have this. You see, y'all both fucked up. Yeah, y'all both fucked up. It is on Amazon Prime if you have Amazon Prime.
Gotcha.
All right.
That's it. That's not a good note to end on, but thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere. RedCycloneInc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud. That is Spotify. And we got a WordPress.
Yep.
We got a merch.
Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch, or Mark the Mic. I will be twitching probably on this weekend, Friday and Saturday for Turtles. So if you want to join the game or just watch the game, join me, and we could finish this game together. I'm glad that Turtles came out and I have it on the Switch because I'll probably be playing that while watching the Hulk. Oh God, this movie.
Why not? Very good idea.
Man, I remember the dog fight, and that's all I remember from this movie.
I remember the tank.
And Jennifer Connelly. Jennifer Connelly was beautiful.
I don't remember her in this movie.
Yes, Jennifer Connelly.
I just remember him standing on the house, standing outside, looking at the house, and she was inside. That's all I remember.
He just ran.
And the hill.
Yeah.
I remember the hill because it was in San Francisco, and they wanted you to know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Again, this is the same time. This is the time when Spider-Man did really good, and everybody was trying to buy out fucking comic books. So Universal bought out the rights of Hulk and Namor. That's why we have got him.
Where's that guy?
I don't know. He's sleeping still in
the
the water.
Bottom of the ocean? What's going on?
Yep, with Godzilla. He's just chilling.
Well, Godzilla had like 20 movies.
Godzilla's like, yo, I'm up again. Like, I'll wait a couple more years. I'll wait till Aquaman is died down now.
Yeah, he's like, Caesar in good hands. Aquaman's alright. It's alright. You don't need me.
Oh, this movie's gonna suck. I guarantee this one thing on our next cast, this will not get past a 2.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be the lowest scoring movie. One of them.
Lower
anyway.
than X-Men.
Yeah, it's gonna be lower than X-Men. It's worse than X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed X-Men more than this movie.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's not saying a lot, but I did enjoy X-Men more than this movie. I'll take Halle Berry's Storm over this movie.
Oh man.
I'll take a Halle Berry movie starring as Storm, starring her.
Well, you take Catwoman because that's what you get.
I'm not looking forward to that one. that one as bad.
Catwoman.
Yeah, that is true. We have a ton of mix. We have a ton of great movies, and then we got a ton of bad ones going into this shit. Yeah. So peace out, laters, and always remember, follow the Jinkies.